Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to another spill on the online classes presented by PIST under the supervision of Honorable Principal. Dear students, this is grade 7 and the subject is Islamic study. I am your teacher Shahid Ali. Dear students, this is the final term lectures series. So, dear student, in today's lecture, inshallah, we will discuss unit number 5, lesson number 4, the qualities of hypocrite. The qualities of hypocrites. Dear students, before this lesson, we discussed in the previous lecture, unit number 5, lesson number 2, enjoining good and preventing evil. In that lesson, we discussed that a believer should stop evil according to his ability, and a believer should do the order of good and should stop others from doing bad. So, hope, dear students, you learned that lesson, that lecture well, and you memorized all the given question in that lecture. So, dear students, in today's lecture, I'm going to discuss unit number 5, lesson number 4, the qualities of hypocrites. Dear students, in today's lesson, inshallah, here a hadith is given. I will discuss this hadith in detail. In this hadith, four qualities of the hypocrite described in detail. There are certain qualities which leads to the hypocrisy. If a person has these qualities or one of these qualities, so he will have a share in himself of the hypocrisy. So, dear students, hypocrites are the most dangerous people to the Islamic society and to the religion because such like people don't have any faith. They are not true people. They just pretend to be Muslims by their tongues, by their mouth. But indeed, these people are not the real believers, the real Muslim, the real faithful people. They are just pretending and they are just betraying their believers. They are not real Muslims. They are the most dangerous to the society. And dear students, there will be severe punishment for such like people in the hereafter because in this world they show themselves to be the friend of the believers and to be the real Muslims and to be good and faithful with the religion. But indeed, these people are not good people. They are hiding their faith, the real faith, which is not Islam. They are just pretending to be Muslims, but in reality, they are hypocrites and they don't have any value in their hearts for the true religion of Islam. So they will face severe punishment in the hereafter because of their hypocrisy and because of their dual minded and dual heartedness. They have double hearts, they are gaming, double gaming, and pretending to be good Muslims in this world but in reality they are not believers, they are not faithful, they are hypocrite. They are against the Islam and they are in reality the enemy of Islam and too much dangerous people for the religion. So, dear students, in this chapter, unit number 5, lesson number 4, the qualities of a hypocrite are being described. Let's read the hadith. عن عبد الله بن عمر رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول صلى الله عليه وسلم قال أربع من كن فيه كان منافقا خالصا ومن كانت فيه خصلة منهن كانت فيه خصلة من النفاق حتى يدعها إذا اؤتمن خان وإذا حدث كذب وإذا عاهد غدر وإذا خاصم فجر متفق عليه. Translation of this hadith is, dear students, Abdullah bin Amr radiallahu ta'ala anhu reported that the Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, anyone who has in him four habits is a pure hypocrite munafiq. Whoever has in him one of them, in him has a portion of hypocrisy until he leaves it. They are when he is entrusted, he betrays. When he speaks, he lies. When he promises, he breaks it. And when he quarrels, he abuses. Al Bukhari and Muslim. Dear students, in this hadith, four qualities are four habits of the hypocrites are being described. And these qualities are that Abdullah bin Amr radiallahu ta'ala anhu reported that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, anyone who has in him four habits is a pure munafiq. Anyone who has four qualities, these four bad qualities, he will be considered a pure, khalis, hypocrite and munafiq. And anyone who has in him one of these four bad qualities, so then he will have a portion of the hypocrisy in him. Dear students, these four qualities are described here. These qualities are إذا أؤتمن خان, when this will be the first quality of the hypocrite. If he is entrusted, so he will betray. When someone gave him a thing is amanat, it is a trust, so he will not convey their trust, he will not give their trust, he will not fulfill their trust to its exact owner or exact person or exact body, he will betray in that trust. So this is the first quality or the first habit, bad habit of hypocrite, that whenever he is entrusted, he will betray. He will not fulfill the trust. He will not fulfill or not complete the trust. When he speaks, he lies. This is another habit. This is another bad habit of hypocrite, that whenever he talks, he will speak. He speaks lies. He will be a liar in his talking, and this is the bad habit of a hypocrite. So lying, this is another bad quality or habit of a hypocrite, of a munafiq. Dear student, the third quality or the third habit of the munafiq, of the hypocrite, is when he promises, he breaks. وإذا وعد غدر وإذا عاهد غدر أو إذا وعد जब उससे जब वो when he promises he breaks. Whenever he make promises, uh, he breaks it. He does not fulfill his promise, does not complete his promise. And so this is the third habit of the hypocrite, that when he promises he breaks his promise, he does not fulfill his promise. Dear students, the fourth habit or the fourth have, quality of a hypocrite is that whenever he quarrels with someone, he abuses the people while quarreling. So it means that abusing is also the quality of a hypocrite, a munafiq. A munafiq will abuse people during the quarrel with others. So, dear students, this was the hadith. Here in this hadith, Rasulullah told us four habits or four qualities of the hypocrite. If a person had these four qualities in him, he will be pure munafiq, hypocrite. Or if a person has one of these four bad habits, he will have a portion of hypocrisy in him. Dear students, we learn from this hadith that hypocrites are those who enter the religion from one door and exit from another because they have no faith. Hypocrites are just by saying faithful, just by saying by tongue believer, but indeed they are not the true believer. They are just pretending to be Muslims, but in reality they are not believers. They are not faithful. They don't have any iman. So it means that they just enter to the religion from their mouth and exit from another because they don't have in their heart a faith or a true religion. So they exit from another because they have no faith. They pretend to be Muslims. Just by tongues they say that they are Muslims, but conceal kufr in their hearts. But in reality, they hide kufr, nifaq, nifaq in their heart. So there is no faith in their heart. From their heart, they are kafir. They are not believer. Just they are pretending to be Muslims. They are enemies of Islam. They are the enemies of Islam because they are just wearing the clothes of Muslims. They are just showing to be Muslims, but in reality they are the enemy of the believers. They are the enemy of Islam. They express their enmity to Islam in many ways. And whenever they find a clue or a place where they can harm the believers or they can harm the religion, they did not miss that occasion. And they always try to do harm, to give harm to the true religion of Islam and to the believers. So they express their enmity to Islam in many ways. The Prophet Muhammad described four qualities of a hypocrite. These four characteristics, these four qualities, these four habits are the most treacherous. These are the bad. These are the worst characteristic. These are the worst qualities. These are the worst habits of the hypocrites. The practice of such vile, such bad habits creates mistrust in the society. anxiety in the society. Such practices create disturbance in the society. These four base qualities are most disliked by Allah. Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala does not like such like qualities because these are the worst quality, these are bad qualities. Allah the Almighty, and He has prepared severe punishment for the hypocrites on the day of judgment. Dear students, as you know that these qualities, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala does not like these qualities. So similarly, Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala does not like such like people. And then Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will punish them, and Allah will give them severe punishment for these bad habits. Muslim must not have these hateful qualities. Now, this is the quality of true believer that save, he will safeguard himself and the true religion of Islam from such like wild habits, such like bad habits of the hypocrites of the munafiqeen. So this was the lesson, dear students, the short lesson containing one hadith. In this hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us, said that Rasulullah sallam said that there are four bad habits of the hypocrites, and these habits are the worst habits. And Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala will give severe punishment to the hypocrites and their judgment because of their wild habits. So, dear students, hope you learn this lesson well and you will memorize this lesson well. Dear students, here in this exercise, three questions are given. Who are the most dangerous to Islamic society? What are the habits of a hypocrite? And how can a Muslim avoid being a hypocrite? Similarly, dear students, here I mention short question answer. Dear students, here I mention short question answers. Two of them are short and two of them are long question answers. Number one, who are the most dangerous to Islamic society? The answer is Prophet Muhammad described four qualities of the hypocrite. These four characteristics are the most treacherous. The practice of such wild habits create mistrust in the society. So, dear student, the answer of this question is that the hypocrites are the most dangerous to Islamic society. How can a Muslim avoid being a hypocrite? The answer is a Muslim can avoid being a hypocrite by speaking the truth, not betraying the others, try to fulfill his promises, and does not abuse even win quarrels. Dear students, here the long question is mentioned. What are the habits of hypocrite? The Holy Prophet said, anyone who has in him four habits is a pure hypocrite. They are when he is entrusted, he betrays, when he speaks, he lies, when he promises, he breaks it, and when he quarrels, he abuses. Yes, student, the last question is long question. Who are hypocrites? Hypocrites are those who enter the religion from one door and exit from another because they have no faith. They pretend to be Muslims but conceal kufr in their heart. They are enemies of Islam. They express their enmity to Islam in many ways. Dear students, these are the questions. Some of them are short and some of them are long. Here at the end of this lesson, some MCQs are given. MCQs number one is I mention here in red color the correct option. MCQs number one is the Prophet, peace be upon him, described dash qualities of a hypocrite. The option is 3A, B 4, and C 5. So, dear student, the correction The correct option is option number B4. The Prophet, peace be upon him, describes four qualities of a hypocrite. Here, MCQs number 2 is Daesh is the most dangerous to Islamic society. Option number A, Mu'min. Option number B, Muslim. Option number C, Munafiq. So dear student, Munafiq, yani hypocrite, is the most dangerous to Islamic society. So here, dear students, option number C, hypocrite or Munafiq, is the correct option. In MCQs number 3, Rasulullah ﷺ described four qualities of a dash. Option number A, Munafiq. Option number B, hypocrite. And option number C, both A and B. Dear student, basically these both options are the same. Munafiq in Arabic and hypocrite in English both are the same. So option number C, both A and B, is the correct option. The Rasulullah ﷺ described four qualities of both A and B, Munafiq and hypocrite. Hypocrite. There are four qualities. Dear students, MCQs number 4 is hypocrites have no dash. Option number A, health. Option number B, faith. Option number C, wealth. So dear student, the correct option is option number B, which is faith. Hypocrites have no faith. They are faithless, without faith. They are hypocrites. Hypocrites have no faith. So dear student, the correct option is option number B, faith. Option MCQ number 5, in the last MCQs of this lesson, unit number 5, lesson number 4, the qualities of a hypocrite, MCQs number 5, last MCQs. Muslims must not have these dash qualities. So the options are A, good, B, hateful, C, excellent. Excellent. So, dear student, the correct option is option number B, hateful. Muslims must not have these hateful qualities. Muslims must not have these hateful qualities. So, dear students, the correct option is option number B, hateful. So, this was the end of this lesson, dear students. Here in this lesson, a hadith is mentioned. In that hadith, four qualities of the hypocrites are described. I told you in detail these four qualities. Anyone who has these four qualities will be considered a munafiq. If a person has one of these qualities, so it means he will have a portion of the hypocrisy in himself. Dear students, the hypocrites are the most dangerous people to the Islamic society because they just pretend to be Muslims, but in reality, they are not true believers, not true Muslims. They are just pretending to be Muslim, and they are the real enemies of Islam. And they did not miss any. They did not miss any occasion to harm the true religion of Islam and to believers. Dear students, here at the end, three questions are mentioned. I given the answers of each of these questions. Some of them are short, two of them are short, we mentioned on the screen, and two of them are long. I mentioned here on the screen. You can see similarly at the end, five MCQs are given. I told them the correct option, and I told you the correct uh, uh, option, the correct answer of these MCQs. So hope dear student, this was the easy lesson. You will learn it well, you will memorize, you will write all question answers short and long with MCQs, and we will fulfill all the requirement regarding this lesson. So dear students, if you have any difficulty, you can ask me direct. Inshallah, I will provide all the material relevant to this lesson. So see you up to the next lecture. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.